Alright guys, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this live ladder showdown. It's going to be myself and the Dark Elves facing off against Vampire Coast, and we have a mysterious player over here. His name must be in a different language because I cannot see anything there. Alright, so we're going to be going for Masked Corsair Handbows, trying to play this kind of mobile hit and run on a very big map. It's a little bit scary though, because Vampire Coast can just kind of use this choke point, this wall here, and mortar use. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but we do have a Supreme Sorceress with Burning Head. A Medusa just to kill Depth Guard, and you can kind of poke around the corners on this map and also use some of the LOS down here to get some shenanigans going, so I don't hate that. And the rest of the build is going to be Dark Riders with some Doomfire Warlocks to kill Sirens. So you guys advance up, and I need to figure out where I want to deploy. It's kind of a 50-50 of where my opponent's going to be, but I guess we'll go over here for now. Get you here and get you here. Okay, that looks fine to me. Good luck, have fun, guys. We'll see you in the battle, and let's see what my opponent's got. He's got a pretty wide army. Homie is ready to go. So we did win the lottery and deploy on the right side where he was not present. Cannons, yeah, we have mortars and scurvy dogs. Burning Head will be good, and it's going to be Luthor Chadden. Ooh, I don't know if I have a good answer for Luthor, honestly. I'm going to have to do this one the old-fashioned way here. So those are going to be gunnery mobs. Yeah, let's grab this. Should be able to win the fight on this objective. Looks like he's going to head to the middle. And those are going to be deck dropper bombers. Now, I do have some Air Force. And I have plenty of shooting that can kind of poke up in the sky as well. All right, so we're going to grab this point. Luthor, I love to see him. It's always fun. And Harpies will be good, but Luthor will bully the Harpies pretty well. He might come after the Medusa. I'm hoping he'll get greedy and dive me here. We are going to get both the outside objectives, but I don't know what else I can really do here. Looks like he's going to run. Mortars are shooting me. That's fine. And we are going to get those objectives. So the Corsair Handbows can kind of weasel up on the middle and shoot from this side. We're going to have to wait for some good Burning Head opportunities, and we'll take the Medusa over there to help out. If Luthor tries to get in, he might get punished pretty good. But regardless, he's probably going to find a way to get this outside objective, so we're going to run with you guys. And these are deck dropper bombers. Okay, so they are bomber mobs. All right, so you guys move up. Let's grab the middle, and we can bring the Corsair Handbows to cover. And he's going to get that objective for sure. I could bring in Raven's Heralds, but might not be a bad idea, just to get them to start poking at Luthor a little bit. And we could just kite him if he tries to chase us too, so I think that's fine. All right, so Handbows are on their way in. You guys are going to wait here and get ready to kind of dive. Luthor's in the mix, and he could call out regular Fellbats. If he does, totally fine with that. It's no big deal. All right, so we're going to get this. Mortars will do decent damage against us. It's going to hurt a little bit. You guys, do I want to take the Handbows up and push his weak side a little bit? Is that something that we're thinking about? All right, we're going to shoot at Luthor. We're going to bring you over for the Burning Heads, and Luthor is going to eat a volley from the Raven's Heralds. Nice, right in the face, losing a ton of HP. And we do get this objective, and honestly, these are just gunnery mobs. They're not like good ones, so I think we could just alpha strike this side and get a ton of value. We're going to keep running here. And did he slow me down with something? He did hornswoggle me. Okay, so we're going to land on the ground just to be a little bit cheeky and get another one of you guys to shoot at Luthor just to make it a little bit elusive, and then we're going to run this way. Okay, so you guys are going here. Let's get the Medusa to start shooting at the gunnery mobs, and the bows, these guys are going to run, and the Raven's Heralds are being real cheeky here, and we can get them back up in the sky in a second and see what they can get done. All right, so you guys come over here. Let's consolidate our strength. And Burning Head opportunities. Yeah, we don't see it yet, but the Medusa's doing good. Corsair Handbows are going, and do I want to take this fight here? I don't know. It's a little bit sketchy. Maybe we do with all these units. Let's get you guys back up in the sky, do a little bit of this, and call in some Doomfire Warlocks over there. So they're going to come here, and we're going to attack here, attack right here. We're going to get the big dogs back here, and get you guys to shoot up in the sky at these bombers. Yeah, we could also take you in, but it's a little bit dangerous. All right, so the Corsair Handbows are doing great. We're doing that. I don't know how the Dark Riders are going to fare there, but we do manage to get in range of a couple of his bomber mobs, which is great. So we're going to try and pepper them down a little bit, run you guys away, and keep the Corsair Handbows value trading here. All right, so we do get some scary Morgul's. Not a problem. Should be able to pull back and deal with them. Meanwhile, Doomfire Warlocks can weasel out this way, and we're going to continue our mobility play. All right, so the Corsair Handbows keep retreating back, kite those guys. Let's attack the bomber mobs where we can and get into the Scurvy Dogs, and the Doomfire Warlocks can get into the Scurvy Dogs as well, so we're going to go ahead and do this and keep it going. All right, so the Medusa's fighting the fight. Burning Head opportunities. We do have one right there, but I don't think that's worth it. We're going to save it for some of the bomber mobs. We need to get the Corsair Handbows back, and on the other side, how are we looking? We can get you here, and one of you guys right here. Just wear down those gun mobs for free. Chase those guys back, and try and stabilize as many of the Handbows as we possibly can. All right, so there's going to be some foul witchcraft here for sure. You guys shoot Luthor Harkin, and that is going to be a fleet captain of the Deeps. Okay, did a little bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. And we are kiting them somewhat effectively here, but not as well as I would like. Let's get you guys to intercept, and we're going to wait for some Burning Head opportunities. So we're going to do one right down the pipe there and hopefully catch those guys slipping. All right, so Luthor Harkin is getting it. a little, and we do manage to get a good engagement on the other side. We're going to get a Harpy and just fly across. Use them to try and pick off some of the cannons. We are massively behind right now, though. And yeah, hopefully we can get Luthor here. We're going to see. That's a lot of doggies. And we do stabilize 3 of our handbow units. Do we need to use anything here? I don't think so. And now Luthor is going to be going for the kill on maybe my Medusa. I'm not sure how he wants to play this out. So on this side, we do manage to get on the gun mobs. Some of them are getting folded. We can do a little bit of Soul Blight action, so we're going to do this. Creep around the outside, and we're going to have to find a way to get his cannons back here, you know? It's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very difficult. But the Medusa's trying. Raven's Heralds can keep going here. You're going to go right there on these guys, and you are going to go get on these guys right here. If we can get some of those mortars offline, that's definitely going to help us pull back some value. All right, Raven's Heralds need to run. Let's get them the hell out of there. On this side, we can take some Corsair infantry. Move those guys up, yeah, so we're going to start running them right here. He's unsummoned to the cannon, which is smart. But regardless, it's going to be taken off the battlefield, which is great. Let's keep running, and see if we can... Yeah, he's mass unsummoning, which is good. They're gone. They're not on the battlefield anymore, and sure, he'll get a bit of a refund, but nothing that we can't write home about. All right, so you guys keep going, keep shooting these guys. And up in the sky, we could attack these guys a little bit, pull you guys around. And we need to get ready for another Burning Head. So thankfully, the Medusa is a good anti-large fighter. So there is that, and we do manage to fold this position, so we're going to charge you guys here, pull you guys back a little bit, and we need to keep value trading here where we can. All right, Morgul's are getting low. The Medusa is fleeing the scene. We could do a Burning Head right there on those dickhand mobs. We're going to try and get you back, and now you guys shoot up in the sky here, and you guys shoot up on them too. All right, so we do get a decent Burning Head. The Medusa is trying to weasel away where it can. Here, the Corsair should be on the way relatively soon, and maybe we wrestle that objective, maybe we don't. But losing the Medusa will definitely suck. It is low. Granted, it's not like one of our main centerpieces here, but regardless, it's still important. A couple Scurvy Dogs are in the mix. Let's do this and call in some Dark Rider support. Dark Riders will wreck the Scurvy Dogs. And yeah, we'll see if it's going to be enough. All right, so on this side, it looks like Morgul's going to be getting called in. Yeah, they're a problematic unit for sure. We're going to need some firepower to try and drag them down, so we're going to get handbows here. Okay. Now back on this side, how are we looking? Yeah, the Medusa's doing it. These guys are running, and we need to get our Burning Headcaster to chase. All right, so most of the artillery is offline. Depth Guard are now being called in. Let's get on top of these guys. And maybe get the Harpies to come and chase the bomber mobs. I think that's going to be the play. And we're going to have a hard time weaseling back in this game. It is possible for us to do it, but it's going to be incredibly difficult. It is going to be very, very hard. All right, Soul Blight here, yes. And we can do a Lesser Doom Bolt on you guys. Let's get you right there. And just keep ratting it out. All right, so we do have a Burning Head opportunity. Big Dog's going to run here, and we can come and get a big Burning Head right down the pipe here on these guys. So yeah, most of their position is very blobbed here. So if we could just punish them for their sins, that would be outstanding. So here we go. Let's get a good Burning Head right here on these guys. Butter their bread. And here comes quite a bit of pressure from this side. Yeah, he's trying to get his zombies over there. Don't know if it's going to work out. All right, back you go. We got to yield that side a little bit. We do get a great Burning Head, which is nice. Harpies are chasing. Pull you guys around, and I think we start consolidating our strength on this side again. So let's get some Doomfire Warlocks. So you guys go right there. Burning Head, unfortunately, did some very nice damage. All right, let's go get into the bomber mobs. You guys are going to retreat back. We don't want any of this smoke. He's got a lot of stuff over there. And you guys keep running. Corsair Handbows move back in. These are going to be gunnery mobs, so we can just charge them real quick and butter them up nice and good. Do some Soul Blight here. I don't know if it's super worth it. Yeah, the Sorceress doing it. And you guys can get in and chase there. Harpies can come. And I think we're going to fold this position, but are we going to be able to get the other objectives is the question, you know? It's getting real, real dodgy. All right, so you run this way. We're going to get the repeaters to shoot here. You guys go back. And yeah, let's see if we can get done, man. Let's see if we can get done. Doomfire Warlocks need to get you guys in to fold that position. I don't know why these handbows stayed in longer, but I must have forgotten to give them the order. And the Harpies, where do we want to go with the Harpies? Let's just rear charge. We need to get this objective. We're going to move over towards the middle one. You guys are able to chase there, looking good. And now let's call in some more handbows over here so they can come and start shooting at the deck dropper bombers. You guys go right there, and you guys move up, and you shoot right here. All right, so that objective is going to be ours. We have the Corsair Handbows melting that character. We're behind in value. I feel like it's not like fully tracking everything properly, but you know, stranger things have happened. So we're going to do that. We're going to do a little Doom Bolt to try and finish off you guys and keep on poking and stroking. All right, so you guys come there. Let's get you guys moving here and call in. Maybe we unsummon you guys, get a couple Dark Riders in the mix. Let's get a Dark Rider coming up. Kite the dogs back. Harpy's going to come over. And what opportunities do we have? We do have some handgun mobs here, so let's shoot them. You guys go right here, and you guys can go focus them down as well. All right, so Burning Head opportunity. Yes. I think we take it. Getting 2 Scurvy Dogs offline is going to be very nice, and we do manage to get that objective. So the rat play is continuing, and let's go ahead and use the Opal Amulet for the ward save. Outstanding. And yeah, you guys come in. You guys come in. Let's get the handbows and the Doomfire Warlocks to get all hands on deck over here. And you guys are going to get your repeater shots going, and hopefully we can get away from Luthor. All right, so now on this side, we have you guys moving in. We can shoot the Morngulls there. A little bit of an ugly one, but hopefully a lot of that crossfire will get the job done. And we did manage to get away here. Doomfire Warlocks trying their darndest, but it's not going to be an easy fight. A couple Depth Guard coming in too. All right, so these guys are chasing. On the backside, let's get some of the doggies here. You guys go after them. And yeah, we're getting a little bit of that Jacka going, but not as much as I would like. We need to get another one of you guys to come in and run down these ones. Now, as far as this goes, are we actually getting any considerable damage against Luthor Harkin? Not really. I mean, he is taking a bit of Jacka. I do have Burning Heads. Do we have any left? We do have another Burning Head left. Okay, I don't know why they stopped running, but they did, so feels bad. All right, so you guys charge here. Let's get this, and you guys charge here and here. And we'll get the handbows shooting again, and the Supreme Sorceress is going to be trying to get some sweet Burning Heads going. I mean, Luthor is taking some damage, but nothing terribly substantial. Let's get you guys back. You guys charge down the hill right here. Yeah, charging the Morngulls isn't a bad idea. And the True Repeater crossbows can come and charge them. Can shoot them with the bows, and let's get you guys back and back. We are managing to rat and hold on to 1 point. Like, that is one element of this that's going okay, but he's definitely ahead. My opponent, by the way, he's playing very, very well. He's playing the map well too. Like, he knows the mortars are good here. Like, there's a lot of like really, really nice tech he's utilizing. So let's charge there. Supreme Sorceress got to get ready for some Burning Heads. We do see a couple pistol mobs on their way in, so let's go charge them. Repeater crossbows can keep sniping here. Let's get you guys back and prepare for some Burning Head action. Yeah, so we get a nice little downhill charge. The Dark Riders can just wait in the wings, so we're going to get you back and back. Get the Corsairs to move in that way. And wait to see, you know what, let's actually stay in there for now, and we're going to get a Burning Head, probably just a regular one, right down the pipe on these guys. Back you go. You guys intercept there, and Corsair Infantry can fight there as well. Okay, so we do get a good Burning Head. On this side, though, we're kind of on the brink of losing this objective here. We do have some Corsair units coming up, but anything fast and speedy. Yeah, we can get some Dark Riders coming up. Let's go. Okay, so we get an okay little fight there. We chase back some of the dog units. The Morngulls are getting pressured, and you're going to go ahead and pop this and run. Very good. And can you drag down those bombers? We'll find out today. All right, pistols do take them offline. The Supreme Sorcerer's trying her best. We've been pulling value back. We had a very rough start. It was not a good start for us at all, but we have been able to weasel it back a little bit. And you guys charge into the dog units here. And next call-in is going to be a Doomfire Warlock. We're basically out of Winds of Magic, so this character not really going to be bringing a whole lot to the table, to be honest with you. We do get a charge right there, which is nice. And let's go ahead and get another charge right here. Meanwhile, the Dark Riders on the low ground trying to salvage the situation. Soul Blight, and we can do a Doom Bolt. Probably just the Doom Bolt on them, actually. It's going to be better. All right, so she's in. And we can call in the Doomfire Warlocks to come and peel these guys off. We do manage to get the Morngulls pretty close to breaking, but still have not been able to get that ground back. Yeah, the Doom Bolt did some damage, but not enough. All right, so we do get a dual prong charge right there. Corsairs can charge in here. I mean, we're managing to hold on to one, which all things considered is nice. Let's go ahead and charge the Morngulls there. We can do a lesser Doom Bolt on the big dog, so we're going to go ahead and pop it like this. Yeah, nice. Chase them down there, and then you guys, get back and reform the ranks, pull around the outside. And are we going to be able to find a way to hold on to this back point, guys? Going to be sketchy, but we're going to try. All right, so the boys back here fighting a hard fight. We have some Harpies as well. Let's get them in on these guys. The Harpies chasing down the Bomber Bats is going to be a little bit better, I think. And yes, you guys move right there. What else can we possibly call in to try and get some ground here? I mean, maybe some Corsairs. I think we've kind of lost this game. Oh, I didn't even look at the points. Jeez Louise. Yeah, well played. Great game for my opponent, dude. It's always fun to run into really good players on ladder, but this guy's incredibly solid. There's a lot of really strong players in the Chinese community, too, that we don't see in our tournaments often. But yeah, great game. Honestly, I loved his usage of the Bomber Bats. I thought the mortars were pretty cool. They were kind of a bit of a bait. They didn't really do much. They probably ended up costing him more than they did, but everything else was solid. Like, Luthor Harkin was a really dominant figure. The Corsair handbows, they didn't do as well as I thought. I think a more traditional build would have been better. Like, because if we just go Dark Shard, Dread Spear, and then take down his mortars, we're in really good shape. But yeah, great game from him, dude. We also blundered the Medusa really, really bad. So yeah, the troll toll was paid. Well played to my opponent, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Value on Luthor is going to be 24, and value elsewhere, 2,600 here. All right, guys. See you around. Take care of yourselves. Great game for my opponent, man. Awesome stuff, and we'll see you on the other side.